Hi, I'm Mike Archer. You might remember me from such stand-up bits as Vasectomy, The Secret to a Good Retirement, and 3 Cats in a Prius, Why Am I Single? So, I'm going to give you the full disclosure, just like I do with all my Tinder dates. I'm not from Long Island, but I did go to college in Albany from 2003 to 2005. Spent a lot of time in some New Paltz bars. Oh. I get it. When I would sit in the bar in Albany, it would just be all the upstate guys and all the Long Island guys. A very diverse group of Caucasian people. So it was kind of like those nature videos where it's like, as you can see here, the upstate man gets his beer and has a seat, while the man with hair gel and a Mets hat continues to talk shit. He's from the Long Island district. Does everyone know about it on a daily basis? So that was fun, but I feel like it was just training for coming here tonight. But I got asked to do this stand-up like 6 months ago, and I was like, oh my God, I'd love to do it down here because I love the area. And then I completely forgot about it. And then Thursday, Katie's like, you know, we're going to Long Island, and you got your stand-up thing. And I was like, oh, shit. Which made me just miss the pandemic, because if you want to get out of a social situation for like 2 years, you're like, oh no, I got COVID. I got out of so many family parties. So like, oh, I think Mike's coming up. Is he? Oh, that's COVID. No, yeah. Well, just have a lot of zinc and I'll be fine. But it was just a cure-all for social anxiety. But I grew up early 80s. Obviously, I loved all the music in the 90s. But the problem is my brain is really stupid when it comes to retaining lyrics. Here's the good example of it, and this is completely honest and true. I heard the song Cream from Wu-Tang Clan when it first came out. And I swear, I thought they said, I was 13, I thought they said, cashews everywhere around me. Cashews, the nut that you eat at a snack at work or you cook with. So I'm here, I'm 13, I'm like, blunts, 40s, guns, violence, trail mix. This is the kind of vibes. I am not from the rugged land of Shaolin, just so we're all on the same level here. And I was like, well, maybe that is a big deal. You know, maybe cashews are hard to get in the projects. Is there a shortage of cashews in Staten Island? I mean, what if you couldn't get any and now you want them everywhere around you? I figured it had to be that. Then, 4 years later, I was at an amusement park and I saw somebody with a Wu-Tang shirt and the back said cream and it had the acronym spelled out. And I was like, oh, it makes dramatically more sense than what I thought it was. The other one that's another true story is I heard that lovely Britney Spears song, Hit Me One More Time. We're not doing transitional material here, too, by the way. She says in the hook, show me how you want it to be. And I thought she was saying, show me how you want to do me. Which is a slight difference. It's like having dinner with somebody and you're like, so, where is this going? To, well, we probably fucking later, so what do you want to do? So it's just a slight difference, but you know, it kind of gets to the same point with the conversation. Then there's a song from the 90s that is completely well-renowned, that artist's biggest song, and no one even thinks about how none of the lyrics make any sense. The whole rule with it is you have to have a chorus, and you have to have the lyrics in the song, and that should rhyme. But this song, nothing rhymes. It's Sheryl Crow, all I want to do is have some fun. Nothing rhymes in that song. The hook rhymes, and it just starts off with her walking into a bar and talking to some guy. None of it rhymes, and no one ever thought that was a big deal. Like, do you have an idea for a song, Cheryl? He goes, here's how it goes. I meet this guy at the bar, right? And he says his name is Billy or Ted or McAbody. He's pretty ugly to me. I'm just having fun this day of life. And we're just drinking it Tuesday at noon. Across the street is the bar, and people are washing their cars, and we're just smashed. That song was nominated for Song of the Year. The album, I know. And the album won Album of the Year at the Grammys. What would have made it better, though, is if the second verse was sung as, like, if she was doing what was described in the second verse. It starts off with, I like a good beer buzz early in the morning. That is not how I sound with a good beer buzz early in the morning. The verse should have continued, and baby likes to feel the neighbors, so the spouse and fire. It's special with the teachers and mom and light, and each match to one burn. It's curse them mom. You shouldn't have a beer buzz that early, sure. And why do we all think it's fine? Because there's a melody behind it. If you're at a bar and you're that trash talking to strangers, you need to get some food in your stomach. Preferably, if you're smart enough, you have some cashews around. I want to thank the great Liz Gilmore for inviting me to do comedy. You gotta hand it to Liz, which she can't reach.
I have my big shoes on.
Yeah. And another shout out to my good friend Nick.
Yes.
I gotta love Nick. He's half Italian, half asleep. Thank you guys. Have fun.
That's right.